So a quick word about YouTube comments and this channel and my attitude towards comments and your interaction with me online. I do not censor comments. I do not. The only time I delete comments is if someone's just being so deliberately obtuse that there's no point in interaction, and I really just decide I don't want to give them any traction on my page. They're gone. That's actually incredibly rare. I've not, on all my videos, I don't tag them, I don't put video descriptions, and I do that for a reason. I want to keep this audience to the people that will appreciate this, and not, I don't want to be flypaper for the trolls. And there's plenty of them out there. There are whole troll farms devoted to just tying up the comment section on channels like mine. So I've made an effort to try to stay off that radar, and how much longer I can pull that off, who knows. But I want to put this out there because there are some new subscribers that a while back, I think last month, someone was concerned that I was deleting their comments. If your comments are being deleted, especially if it's that fast, that is not me. That is the YouTube Overlords. So please don't take it out on me. Know that I love lively debate and I love interaction with like-minded folks like yourselves. I know we're not going to agree on everything. That's the whole point of this channel, is so that we are all growing. We're all taking in new information, processing it, and applying it to the world around us. And again, the natural growth that comes from that. So, like I said, unless someone is being so obviously trollish that there's no point in letting them tie up the page, I'm not going to delete anybody's comment. And sometimes when an obvious troll pops their head up, it's kind of fun to have some fun with that and just call them out on it. But again, that's providing that I have the time to do that. But even then, a lot of times I'll leave the comments up just as evidence of their foolishness. Sometimes because it's just funny to see, and then people can follow that trail, because sometimes people will do that and then you follow the trail to their channel, and sometimes you can find channels that were created for the express purpose of doing just that. So again, my main point of this rambling aside here is just to tell you that I don't delete your comments, again, unless they're abusive or personal in nature and things that are just personal attacks. And there's been very, very little of that. Since I started this channel a while back, good night, about 2 years ago or so, I have really had very few, if any, personal attacks or really abusive trolls. There's just been very few people that have warranted deleting their comments. Haven't even blocked anybody yet. So anyway, so if you see, all that is to say, if you see your comments disappearing, like just now, as I posted a recent update, there were a couple of comments that I saw pop up in email, but they were already removed by the time I got over to YouTube to reply to their comments. And they weren't anything abusive or anything bad. YouTube just took them off immediately. So be aware of that, if you see that happening, that is not yours truly. That is the reptilian overlords doing what they do. I am looking into some other platforms. The problem is other platforms require, like for business purposes, I use a couple of others, but I have to pay to be on those, which, you know, if I could do this for free, that's the ideal set of circumstances. So if anybody has any input for free places to put videos, I'm all about that. And I will leave it at that. But just rest assured, dear viewers, if you see your comments disappearing when you put them up, or if they're not visible, because a lot of times you'll see that where it'll say like 6 comments, but then you go to the comments and only 2 are visible. That's not me. That is the YouTube's. So in some ways, you can look at that as a score for yourself and for truth, because if they're that concerned that they're shutting you down before your comment is even visible to the public, then you must be onto something. So anyway, I'll leave it at that. Hope you enjoyed the new reviews, and I'm going to try to get back to a regular posting of videos and things like that, and and try to update some new content and just some other news and things that have happened that I want to put on this channel, but I want to do it in a way that doesn't get me in any more trouble than I'm probably already in. So thanks, and have a great weekend.